Hello and welcome everyone to another video. So, I have a new deck. I've 3 new decks. For 3 more to do. This is the Haunted House Tarot. I saw this before and I was like, no, it's not for me, it's not calling me, or whatever it is, it's not my thing. Then I had I saw someone use it in a reading and I was like, what is this? It's so pretty, and I didn't look through it or anything. And they're like, oh, it's the Haunted House Tarot. Tarot of the Haunted House by Lascarbale. And Sasha Graham and Micro... Oh, I'll ruin his name or her name, so... Anyway, so this is the Tarot of the Haunted House. And I only just took the saran wrap off and all that. There's the little white book. Very Lascarbale based, straightforward, that kind of thing. So very Lascarbale based. Not going to get too much into that. Here's the 2 end cards. Oh, and there's the backing of the cards. It's like this nice blue, and then there's the 2 houses, but it's reversible, which is nice. I always like that. Now, I might edge this in black, actually. This would be lovely edged in black or navy. So this is the story. What I was reading about it just before I got into this. It's the journey. It's the fool's journey. Like, how did the fool end up running away? So I think that's the whole gist of it. Like, how did the fool end up running away from the house? So here's the fool, and she's taking the chance and running away. It's very simple. Like, there's not only just a number. It's mostly this art. It's not bordered. The cardstock is pretty damn good, like for Lascarbale standards. So, yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with that. Like, it's really nice, and the Fool is the cover, which is nice as well. So, here's the Magician. I love how it's like Alfred or something like that, or Lurch coming and going, come in, come in. The Magician is the butler. There's a pentacle, cup, a wand, and a sword, but the sword is sheath, which is an interesting kind of take on it. I've never seen a sheath, like, sword in this sense, so it's nice. It's very nice. I might scooch us forward into the light. Come into the light. Okay, so we have the High Priestess here. Pillars, light, the moonlight, scroll. I don't know, she looks like it's like I know it's the Tarot of the Haunted House, but I always think of those kind of murder mystery houses. That's what it feels like to me. The Empress. Don't know why I was getting a tiny bit of like witchcraft here, but like it's like she's asking this little ball of light to wish her that she'd be pregnant in a way, because her hand is on her tummy there. There's no pomegranates or anything. It's like she's wishing to be a mother. Well, I don't know why. I was just getting that kind of vibe off it. It's very sad for an empress, I think, but it's really nice to see that, like, you know, the emperor is this like hunter guy. Seriously, this is like, it looks like a mystery house so like already. Like, it's like, here's the shaman lady, here's the lady of the house, Lady Charmaine or whatever. Then there's just this hunter like called Jacob Blake or something like that. Like something like that. Some of those kind of names where they're like, it looks like a murder mystery. This is an interesting Hierophant. Now, I actually like this kind of exorcist kind of situation with the Hierophant, because as I said, it's with some Hierophants, I don't like how it's always tied to one religion. I don't like how it's always tied to the religious side of things, because I get it, it's like, because different strokes for different folks kind of thing, you know? So this is actually quite a nice version of it, if that makes sense. Like how there's an exorcist situation with the Hierophant, because people ask for guidance to help this woman or whoever it is. I presume this is the Fool. Like, you're the Fool walking in, like you're that lady, you're this lady walking in to the house, and what happened. So this is her like journey through the house. It's nice, it's really cool. The Lovers, because she's there in the mirror. There's the Lovers. I like this Lovers, especially with the red like blanket going on here, the duvet. Very pretty. But see, she's there. Like you're the fool looking in. Here's the chariot. I like this. It's like, oh, your car is ready, madame, kind of thing. Like, ooh, and they're like, oh yes, please give me the ride home. I don't know. I was just getting that kind of thing. So this is the strength, and I like this strength card. It's just you or her looking in the mirror. There's no lion. There is a lion actually. I don't really know. There's no like actual lion in the card, but there is a lion on the frame of the mirror, and she's wearing a necklace that's an infinity symbol. So it's like she's taming herself, or she's learning to get the strength from within. But I don't know why. Like, she's terrified on the box, this lady, but in the mirror she's like really devious kind of thing. And I was like, she's got the inner strength. She's taming that demon inside her. Maybe, I have no idea, but it looks. That's such a cool strength card. The Hermit. So this is like a groundskeeper of the. I like this. It's like a creepy groundskeeper. You know, in those kind of stories, you get a creepy groundskeeper, and there's the Fool just there. So she's going through the cards, and it's her story, as I said, like how she escapes the house. So that's the whole point. So she's probably been invited, and here's the groundskeeper, like just being on his own, and they're always like. It just looks like he's on his own a lot, like, you know what I mean, like those kind of groundskeepers in those stories, like from the 1930s or something. So yeah. Here's the wheel. The wheel, I'm trying to see, where is the Fool? All these animals have wheels. Or not wheels. Hear me. All these animals have wings. I just noticed they're like angels. But I like this wheel is actually like a safe. And these are the guardians of it. Like the bulls just caught you walking in. Very interesting. Justice. I like this Justice card. She's like the head, what's it called? Head of the household of the staff. Head of staff. And this is like a weighing scales to measure out the flour or ingredients in this sense. Because the head of the household, if you watch ever Downton Abbey kind of thing, that kind of governess kind of stature, it's very important. Like, she may not be as important as her the lady and the man of the house, but you know, she's still quite very strong-willed, and she says yes or no to the servants. So she's like the head of staff. It's really nice. Oh, the Hanged Man. That's a skeleton in the closet. I did not see it. Didn't think of that now. And I was looking at his face expression, like kind of the face expression. It looks a bit petrified. He's looking down though at his foot. But it's like it's hiding behind the chimney or something, like they found this body. I like this. Oh wow, that's a succubus looking devil. I like that. I like that. It's not... Or is it death? No, it's death. Oh, it's death. I thought it was, I read the number wrong. It's death. And I like how she's like, succubus nearly. Like she's luring you in to die kind of thing. That red, like, I don't think that light is not showing the red as well as it should. Like, this is like a wine blood red. And like how she has a scythe, and then there's like this, her wings are here, and there's like this whippy tail. I like this. I was kind of looking for something that was very similar to Tarot de la Nuit, because I like that style and the concept of it. So yeah. So this is Temperance, and it's like the bartender is giving you the, like, she's pouring the wine in. It's the constant way of balance. Like the bartender will tell you when you have enough, when you know when you have enough as well. So I like that. It's a nice Temperance. The Devil. Ooh, I like it's a female. Bring more female devils. I love it. So I love seeing a female devil, because it just shows you that women are not just, the men aren't the only ones who are like manipulative and stuff. I like how there's a female devil, and it's just nice to see that, like just the concept, because you get different readings from that, I think, like a different energy reading as well, because like a female can be sly and seductive and everything you want, and a man can be manipulative, seductive and all those things as well, but it just seems more devious when it's a woman. I don't know why. It seems very more devious when it's a woman devil. These horns though, my goodness. The Tower, wow. You can really see the chaos in that tower there. I like how she's at the bottom and you're seeing the woman at the bottom of the tower as it gets struck by lightning. She's at the bottom going, oh my god, that's happening. She's freaking out like. This is a very content star. I like this. This is a very content star, I think. And I like how she's clothed. Sometimes I like seeing them clothed, sometimes I don't. It depends on the card and the style or theme that's going through the deck. It's like she went into the... I think she's in quicksand by the looks of it. It looks like quicksand. And she's like keeping calm, asking her wishes and stuff. It's very different to the normal Star or Rider-Waite-Smith kind of thing, but no, I like this. I actually like the concept of how she's keeping calm, because like her dress is all ruffled up and this doesn't look like water as much. It does look like quicksand. I feel like it's quicksand, so very cool. Here's the moon. So this is the, looks like the Fool. As I said, it's the Fool going through the haunted house. This looks like she's leaving and she's tamed these two dogs and she's like, yeah, I'm leaving, so whatever. So there's the moon. I like that. There's no crab though. No crab. I thought there'd be like a little symbol of a crab or something. No. Here's the sun. So she's made it through the night and now she's in a field of sunflowers. I like that. Very symbolic, very simple. This is the Judgment card. Oh, and all these zombies are out. Oh wow, why is that Voldemort there? It looks like Voldemort just there. I'll show that. Look, it looks like Voldemort. But I like that she went off to save one of the guests or something, and it's not their time. So whoever, and they're not I like how the zombies aren't like attacking them in that way, because it's like saying, oh, you're coming here to save an innocent person. Yeah, we're not doing that. It's fine. You can go. You can pass. And here is the World card. Now what I love about this card is at the start we saw the Fool running and then the butler was at the door. Now it's come full circle and we have the Fool at the door. It's nice. Sorry, but the thing cut off for some reason. So we have the Ace of Cups now. So we're into the cups, and I love this, like how she's holding the cup, the water that's pouring down, and the moon's there. So it was always again kind of a moon water situation, and the numbers have now changed with 1 at the symbol. So it's good for people who've had tarot or been around tarot for a good few years. I wouldn't recommend this for a beginner because of the layout, but I feel like I'm like that going, like I'm ready now to not have the names on them. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll just know by looking at them, like this is an Ace of Cups. Here's the Two of Cups. Ooh, this is very pretty. It's like oh my god, it actually looks like the same lovers, but the boy was actually an angel the whole time. That's mad. Oh, that's really pretty. This is a very peculiar Three of Cups. I don't know why. I was getting like a weird, like, why is she drowning in her in this? I want to read the book for this one because there's like, why is she drowning in the Three of Cups? Like the Three of Cups is where you need to spend time and celebrate with friends, but why is she drowning? The intoxication, how easy it is to drown in pleasure and find oneself on the other side. Wow, so it's like, that's an interesting concept, because I'd be like going, oh, it's time to celebrate, get time with friends, but don't overdo it. I can see what that means. Like, don't overdo the like the pleasure before work kind of thing. So yeah, don't overdo it. Four of Cups. Oh my god! And the floating hand is a skeleton behind her chair. What's happening here? It's like a skeleton behind her her chair, saying, do you want another drink, miss? And it's like she's annoyed by the different sizes of glass, because we have like a little sherry glass, a wine glass, like a big red wine glass, then we have this big brandy glass, and she's like, no, bigger's not better, kind of thing. I don't know. Five of Cups. I like this. She has... See, she's got her hands hovering over the two she has, so she looks like she's protecting them. Like she's going, no, no, this is mine. Don't come near it. And I don't know why the concept of this is like, she's stuck in the cellar. And the three that are here, she knows these two probably aren't the poisoned ones. Maybe. I'm getting that kind of situation here. Like, she knows these aren't spilled, which is very peculiar. Oh, this is interesting. It's like she's looking at her past self. Yeah, it's like you're giving advice to your inner child here rather than a childhood friend. I like this. It's like she's giving her advice to her previous self, her old self. That's really nice. Seven of Cups is the Seven of Cups. Simple as, just make a choice kind of thing. Eight of Cups is like walking away from the situation. Know when to walk away, like. Nine of Cups is like you're... Oh my god, the Nine of Cups is actually in the background. That's bizarre. The Nine of Cups is from the Rider-Waite is right there in the background. Making wishes. You know, get anything you wish for. Like, he's spoiling himself. He's opening another bottle. You know. Ten of Cups is the Ten of Cups. I like how he's like these schoolgirls here and not children, which is nice. And we're on to the Page. Oh, that's a beautiful page. And I like how there's no fish. It's just butterflies, because pages are optimistic, and I like how it's an angel. Why is it an angel, I wonder? This is interesting, like. Page of Cups. Angel Youth. Angel Youth of Water. Ah, so she's like the angel of youth. And she's playing with the water, but that she's giving into the transformation here. A lot. She's giving into the transformation. That's very pretty. The Knight of Cups. Angel of Expression of Water. So, what are you holding, sir? A dove, I think? Or a seagull or something like that? He's holding a dove. There's no horse in this. Yeah, he's like, he brings new possible heights and expectations. Like he's offering this bird to you. It's the same sort of principle as the cup, but you know, that's interesting. I like that. That's really cool. Queen of Cups, who is mature feminine angel of water. So she's like a mature angel rather than the Page. She's a mature female energy. Very straightforward. But I love how there are just these angels just appearing in this deck. I like this. King of Cups, who is the mature masculine angel. So this is all the male energy of this. I like that. Look at them wings. Oh. He looks very comforting and nurturing. Like he looks like he'll keep you safe in the wings, I feel. That looks really nice. Now we're on to Pentacles. And this, I'm looking at the book here just to see what they're called. So the Cups are the inspiration of angels. The Pentacles are the legacy of witches. And Wands are the passion of vampires. Ooh. And the Swords are the pondering of demons. That's gonna be fun. So let's carry on with the Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. That's fantastic. The Two of Pentacles is the twins from The Shining. Sure. They look like the schoolgirls from earlier. Oh my goodness. Just called the twins, and it's like, yep, that makes sense. They're the yin and yang. So we have the Three of Pentacles. That's really cool. I like that. The Four of Pentacles is a voodoo doll, or a puppet, as it's called in the book here. That's really creepy. Oh, especially like the meaning behind those kind of dolls as well. Google that and it's really cool and interesting. Five of Pentacles. What are these things? Oh, they're toes, are they? And bits of like creepy, crawly things. Things like, what was it, like Eye of Newt and toe of Frog or something like that? I can't think of it. Oh, that's like really weird. It's like keep the creepy things outside. And then we have 6 of Pentacles. She's been generous to a rat. What is happening here? This is interesting. Yeah, you're like, who is... I get what rats mean in this sense. Like, rats do mean fortune and stuff like that in the Chinese zodiac. But in this sense, I feel like they mean, it's like, which of your friends is just there for the money? Do you know what I mean? Like, which of your friends is just there to use you for their own gain? So in this sense, like, the lady's giving the rat a seed, other than the others, and you're just like, you know, it's a good concept. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. Pause, it's called. So just like pause, wait, let them bloom. Because like if you have this amount of money, if you leave it in an investment, it will grow. You know what I mean? Like it will grow, don't worry. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, very cool. She's working hard on a hex or a spell here. I like that. Very cool. 9 of Pentacles, very straightforward lady with a hawk, and she's in a garden. It's very similar to Rider-Waite, nothing really different there. What on earth? I love this. This is so cool. 10 of Pentacles is called the Book of Life. That's cool. How they put the original Rider-Waite cards in the art of the card. I like that. So it's like saying, remember your heritage, where you came from. Where is this deck coming from? Where did it come from? It's come from the Rider-Waite. Here's the original Rider-Waite. So like, because 10 of Pentacles is all about family and finances, I get that. But like, you can see like where they came from. They're in this like little villa, now they own this huge mansion here and the castle and stuff like that. So over the years, the family has inherited the plot, which is really nice. Now we have the Page of Pentacles. Who's a witch youth of Earth. So this is all Earth powers and they're witches, okay? Or witches or wizards, whatever you want to call them. There's no gender for a witch. Ooh. Getting Jon Snow vibes off him. Which expression of Earth? And this is the Knight of Pentacles. He reminds me of someone. I can't think of the actor though. I like that. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. I like her. She's very pretty. So I'm just tidying up. She's very pretty. I like her. Her rabbit is still there. No, I like her. She's very content. She's one with nature. She's like very down to earth and chill. I like her. Very cool. I like her. Oh, King of Pentacles. Mature male. Which I wanted to see what he was in. He's in a mine. Yeah, he's in a mine and he's gotten all this gold or found it in a cave and he's made this tree. His throne is very cool. I like that, it's very cool. Now we're on to wands, which is vampires. So this is all vampire themed suit. So we have the Ace of Wands. It does make you wonder, is the candle the wand or is the match the wand? Still, you get the gist, it's an 8 of Wands. Okay, so wands are candles, I just wanted to say that. Like, but in that one you couldn't really tell. You could get a concept of both. 2 of Wands. Ooh. Seance, like kind of thing here going on with the Ouija board. And we have the 3 of Wands. Normally I do speed through these, but because this concept is so interesting, I needed to talk through it, so there's no, like, just chill and listen to music moments, so that's why. I was just, like, really curious about this deck, so yeah, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, she's like, it's like she's waiting for her lover to come home or something here. It's really nice. I like that, it's really nice. Whoa. 4 of Wands. Well, 4 of Wands is about ceremonies and such, so it's not just about weddings and parties. So this does look like a masquerade, but because of this here, it's very ritualistic and ceremonious. So. Ooh, then the 5 of Wands, they all start breaking out in a fight going, no, not her, she's my sister, you're not allowed. Very cool, very cool. Six of Wands. Oh wow, she's come back victorious. She's run away. Or she's freed herself from this ritual. You can see why she's running away though. Sending them off. Wow, look at this. Wow, she's running away. And then they just throw them at her? Holy crap. This story, I want to know. If this is a graphic novel or a series, I'd be like, please let me watch this. And she's running away still, and we have the 9 of Wands, so she's still defending herself even though she's gone away. Oh wow, 10 of Wands. She got caught. Damn. Looks like she got caught, or she self-sacrificed herself here. Very cool, very cool. Now we have the Page of Wands. Oh, she's on a carousel, but she's made the carousel come to life. This is all vampires, so I'm just really curious. How does this tie in with vampires? Vampire Youth of Fire. Okay. It's a bit interesting though. Why are vampires fire? You think they'd be cups because they drink blood, you know? Because fire is the thing that can kill them, isn't it? One of the things. Sun. I know they're in the moonlight most, but like, doesn't fire kill them in some way? Depending on the way you kill them. Don't know. There's the Knight of Wands. Wow. I like how he's like being summoned by these bats here. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. See her now? Yeah, they do kind of have fangs. You don't need to see like their full-on fangs. You just kind of get the gist that they're alluring and interesting, and you're like, why am I like attracted to these people? So yeah, there is the Queen of Wands. Oh wow, the King of Wands saved her. Oh my goodness, this story is just, I love this. The King of Wands saved the the Fool, basically, in the 10 of Wands, but he's bitten her. So maybe she's died. Has she turned into a vampire? Oh goodness, he's bitten her to save her. This is a plot twist, don't change this. Oh wow, that's an interesting Ace of Swords. So this is all about demons now, okay? So the Pondering of Demons. It's a very cool Ace of Swords actually. I know this is all about like blood sacrifice in this sense for the demons. But it's interesting rather than just seeing the sword on its own, what people are intending to do with it to make that new start, you know? So like she's initiating the ritual of the summoning of a demon kind of, yeah. Oh wow. It's that red scarf in this dark, like just the red in the dark. Like that's, the camera is not picking up how bright that red is. That's gorgeous. And we have the 3 of Swords. Huh. This is like a vampire hunter, but this is supposed to be a demons. And he's just put a stake in the heart of a demon, or is it a vampire? I presume it's a vampire. This is interesting, this concept. Yeah, she's a vampire. Yeah, she has fangs. I just had to check, she had fangs. Then we have the 4 of Swords. That's a good concept. The picture of the swords are all hanging up. She's sleeping, but she's still not fully rested because she knows her demons are under her bed, like. Oh wow, this deck is insane. 5 of Swords. Picking up the mess after everyone. Yeah, wow. This is like the same, this is like the Justice maid, like the maid from the Justice card. Realising, hang on, I'm not doing all the work. Why is she getting pitied on or whatever, do you know? And we have 6 of Swords. That is very cool. What's she running from? I'm gonna see this now. The shipwreck. Oh, she's come out to a shipwreck. Okay. So I was kind of seeing what the concept was. Wow. It's really nice. 7 of Swords, picking up the swords. And she's always, as I said, I love it when there's stairs involved in this card. Because the whole point of the 7 of Swords is you're looking back at the past and you're not looking forward to see where the hell you're going. Do you know? Oh, Eight of Swords. This one is beautiful. Wow, I need to edge this. I might edge this in navy. I think I have a metallic navy. I have no idea, but I'll be posting pictures on my Instagram anyway. So if you want to see the edging. Oh my goodness. I've never talked so much about a deck before. See, this is like first impressions of it because I've not seen all of them. I've just only seen bits, and like I'm using the book like to understand what's the concept behind certain cards. So wow, now I like this. I think it's just this like purple ombre of the night. But like what's my favourite Eight of Swords? It's the Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore, because you can see the girl's hands. It's like zoom in on her hands. I love that one. Nine of Swords. Very stereotypical, like Nine of Swords here. Nothing too crazy going on. Oof. When the Ten of Swords is being stabbed into the stomach and not the back, always gets me, because it's like the person saw who did it. Do you know what I mean? Like they didn't, because normally when they're on their tummy, it means they didn't see it. So I was like, oh, it's so sad when they do that. Now we have the Page of Swords. So this is a demon. They're supposed to be demons. Demon Youth of Air. She's in the attic playing with a dollhouse. She dreams of her own house, waiting and wishing to populate her rooms with clever imaginings. Wow, so she's very, very interesting. I was thinking like very, that's very interesting. Don't know how to concept that, the Page of Swords. Now with the Knight of Swords, I like this very crows, like, and I guess the kind of concept they were going for. They have black wings, so they're very like fallen angel kind of demon-esque thing, rather than demons with horns kind of thing. They're more like fallen angels. So this is nice. I like this one. Demon Explosion of Air. Ooh, that's the Knight. Okay, we're near the end. It's just getting harder to pick them up. Oh wow. Wow, that's Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, mature, feminine demon energy. This headdress. Oh wow. Sorry, I'll move that up. I got really like mesmerized with it. That's beautiful. And the King of Swords. Wow, that's such a... It's the eyes. If I'll bring this up, like look at the eyes on him. That's gorgeous. Wow. Okay, alright, let's do a reading. Let's see what we get. Very typical of the Scarveil, they just shuffle beautifully, like shuffle like a dream. This would be lovely in navy, I think. I think it's because the backing is black on the edges, but it's also like navy as well. I don't know. I'll test it on the end cards and see, because I always test them first, just in case they bleed. There we go. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so let's just read the concept of the Queen of Pentacles from the book, because it's nice to get a different perspective on it with a different theme. Queen of Pentacles. Mature feminine witch of earth, adores all sensual and physical things. She decorates the world and fills it with beauty and possibilities. Creative, decorative, nurturing, and fancy. I like that. So yeah, so basically just nurture your home a bit more, decorate, change things up, do things you've been putting off, you know. Oh, I've been meaning to do up the kitchen, let's do that kind of thing, you know. That's the situation. So that is the Tarot of the Haunted House. I am insanely impressed with that. I don't know. Did you know those kind of decks where you're like, why have I been putting this off? Like, why have I put this off? Like, why have I put off buying this? That's one of the things. Like, why have I put off buying this? Wow. Anyway, I'll love yous and leave yous there. And just a quick note, stay safe. Just stay safe, guys, okay, with the current situation. Yeah. That's all I can say. Like, I have a few more of these like flip throughs to do, so there'll be more little messages in this. So
Bye!